Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Celdon Episode 3, Last Night. So, last time, the party was taken to the Dread Realm of Celdon, which is a Dickensian capitalist hellscape. It's, kind of, it's very London-y, cramped buildings and streets kind of winding throughout, where nobody likes midwinter because ghosts attack people and everyone has to have a job. So 2 episodes ago, our party members got jobs. Last episode, they went out during Midwinter's Eve when the ghosts randomly attack and assault people. Poor Korg was aged 30 years, which, as a half-orc, means he was on his deathbed.
It's a very traumatic experience.
I can't even imagine. They go and they find the ghosts of Midwinter's past, present, and future. They are shown bits of their own past, present, and future, but then they are shown one Aleister Scrimp failing to learn any lessons and being real mean.
Wow.
Whoa.
Come on.
It takes a special type of person to be like, yeah, ghosts are real, the afterlife is real, all of that shit is real, but I'm still gonna be an asshole.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna burn his house down, right?
We came very close.
That's still on the list.
It's still on the list. Then you guys broke into his office.
Mm-hmm.
We did not break anything.
No, you were very you made some very good checks to get in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Kvinna Mind Palace.
I believe I did break my thieves' tools, actually.
Yes.
It's okay, I fixed them.
Yeah, luckily the wizard could fix them. There's that. You guys met Alfie Clapham and his sad family, including Fragile Fred. You talked to them. You left, and then you met up with the Resistance, who are a bunch of hobos and prostitutes and ne'er-do-wells. And one Smilax and Ornata Nethkria, who are 2 tieflings who the players are familiar with, but the characters are not. So, at the end of last episode, Smiley turned to you, turned down his hood, and said, "Now where the fuck are y'all from?"
After healing Korg's unfortunate aging disorder.
He fixed Korg.
Thank you. Korg appreciated it and will not waste misspent youth.
Lessons were learned today.
Lessons were learned by Korg in a very short period of time.
Waterdeep?
Oh.
Not originally, but...
And not the ocean either, like the city.
No, I am familiar. This is great. Cool.
Cool.
No, I'm also from about there. I'm technically not allowed in. I don't want to talk about it, but
It's okay. Korg technically not allowed in Waterdeep either. Yeah. You go anyways, though.
Brave man. Okay.
Loitering, not very important defense there.
How do you get here?
A party?
We woke up here.
Some magic bullshit.
Magic bullshit. Yeah, that checks out. Okay.
How did you get here? And I'm sorry, I didn't get your name, sir?
My name is Smiley. This is my companion, Ornery. She'll not turn, but kind of wave at you.
Charm.
And he'll say, well, been a bit of a struggle. We've been all over the place. It's just great. It's just Just peachy keen. He'll kind of stare
You seem traumatized.
Stare up into space. No, it's fine. No, we were taken from our homes 20 plus at this point years ago.
Oh.
We haven't been here that whole time. Thank somebody, but it's not been pleasant.
Might I suggest thanking a Monitor, true god of the sun?
Who's that? No, Lathander. Girl, are you okay?
I have a pamphlet for you. And a pamphlet.
The typeset is very nice. I will say that.
Oh, thank you. Yes. I have a very even hand.
Fold it and put it into his pocket.
Keep for tax purposes.
Does the pamphlet come with its own receipt? Is that just...
Yeah, it's printed on the back.
Oh. That saves paper. That's smart. Yeah.
So, you haven't been here for 20... How long have you been here?
Oh, boy. About a year.
Oh.
Showed up midwinter's morning. Last year. This happened.
So, any clues as to what's going on here and how to fix it? Or...
But there seem to be ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
I did deduce that.
Korg figured that part out the hard way.
Yeah. So, I don't know. There's a ghost in charge. His name is Scowly. He seems real mean. The Lord Mayor is worthless. Don't talk to him. That's about as far as we got, to be honest. And then all these beggars are the de facto resistance. Because begging's illegal. What kind? You can't play music. This place sucks.
Korg will start playing music.
See? The boy knows.
A true rebel.
Korg puts on some sunglasses. You don't know where he got them.
You don't need
it's also inside and nighttime, so probably not practical.
And the sun never shines, so...
Exactly.
It's a real problem. What are you resisting?
I guess the ghosts. I don't really know. They seem to have latched on to me, to be honest. That happens from time to time. I'm very personable.
Korg think this is more systemic form of resistance rather than focused on particular person or entity.
Okay, you trying to take my job, kid?
How much it pay?
Nothing.
You can keep it.
So, Scowly is the head ghost?
Yeah, he's the chief judge. I assume that's important.
And Johann Scowly?
Yeah.
Partner of Aleister Scrimp?
Oh, I can't say. I know that. But you hear a couple other people kind of like, yeah.
That's my boss. We saw kind of visions from some ghosts in the rich people district that seems to suggest they had haunted Mr. Scrimp with several visions that he just absolutely failed to learn any of the proper lessons from.
He is a mean old man, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it sure is nice meeting all of you. I guess you're not any closer to figuring out a way out of here?
No, it took me... Well, the last one of these I was stuck in It took me 20 years, and technically, I didn't get out. Although, where was you kind of point at Ornery, and you'll say, "Where was that last one we went to? Not Kartakas, the one after that." She's like, "I don't know, some stupid inn that had a headless man. It was real dumb."
Oh,
yeah. And then we're here. So.
Sounds real dumb.
Cut to that one dumb episode.
Well,
Smiley
how
and
did you?
Ornery are hiding behind the bar.
How did you escape those?
Well, we have a, shall we say, nameless benefactor, but she's real fickle, and it's not always clear what she wants us to do.
Oh boy,
here.
I know that feel.
Kind of put his hand on your shoulder. Courage. It's a Cormiran word.
I understand.
Korg will sort of look around at all the people's faces. I'm assuming they don't look particularly happy.
The people around here, they look happier than other people you have seen. They are amongst friends and drinking and protected from the ghosts on Midwinter. They're having a pretty okay night.
Korg will...
It's still generally a downtrodden room, but... And less
Korg
happy
will...
than the Claphams, but you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a low...
Those guys are indomitable.
Yeah. So Korg will go sit beside the window and take out his guitar and start strumming, and then he'll start singing. For though we toil hard, the worker slaves away, with smoke choking their lungs for very little pay. There's a specter haunting Celdon, but we're all consumed by fear. Maybe we'll see revolution next year.
A couple people start to clap and pretend like they know the words and sing along.
Korg just wrote that. That doesn't have any more words. You don't have to. We could do harmonization later. That's good. That's good.
Well, we were, well, we honestly don't know what we're doing either, but there was some thought that maybe we could set right these visions.
Baby.
You don't know. Aleister Scrimp apparently had a fiance at one point. You don't really seem to know anything about that.
No, but he'll put it out to the room, and they'll all kind of huddle.
Korg will also join the huddle.
Sorry, my PDF closed. Hold on a second. And they will agree that her name was Emma O'Hara. And that she is a lady in Hightown.
Has she since been married?
They say no.
Is she dead?
No.
Does she sing a really boring song that's,
real.
Doesn't really add anything to the movie, but it's still kind of important?
Real dull. Well, and then the reprise plays over the end credits, which doesn't make any sense because they cut the... Anyway. No, one of them will say that she is Miss O'Hara's maid, and that she never took a husband.
Oh. Well, maybe if we reconnect the two, it will melt Aleister Scrimp's heart, and
she will stare at you like, "That's sweet, honey."
oh,
Oh, honey.
Korg think maybe we are past point of reconciliation with this person. Just suggestion.
I mean, she might know more about both Scrimp and Scowly to help us with our situation.
yeah, does head judge Scowly have like a place that he hangs out?
Yeah. Someone will spit and say, the courthouse in Whitehall.
Okay. Put it on the list.
Very long list at this point.
The maid will also offer. She doesn't know if it's important, but the ghosts never bother Miss O'Hara on Midwinter's Eve.
Oh.
You don't say.
And they don't bother the Claphams. And they seem to stay out of the square.
Yeah, they seem to stay away from wherever the three spirits were.
Okay. Does Miss O'Hara have an abundant midwinter spirit?
She gave us the night off. That's nicer than most folk.
Oh, does she run a business?
She will say, yeah, she owns one of the factories.
Well,
Korg think maybe if she is factory owner, probably somewhat complicit.
well, but she did give her workers the night off.
Slightly less complicit.
Well, I think, especially now that we've gotten Korg healed, our list is we could visit Emma O'Hara and see if my naive romance subplot will pay off. We could go confront the head judge Scowly directly and see if he has any insight.
Korg liked that idea.
Or we could burn Mr. Scrimp's house down. That was still on the list.
Korg also liked that idea.
He's going to have a lot of paperwork in there. I just don't feel right about it. But
Korg thinks the real paperwork. Korg thinks the real paperwork was inside you all along.
Oh, that's very nice. Yeah. Yeah. Also a devil.
What? What?
Hmm?
What?
A what?
Hmm?
The voice in your head. What?
What? Couldn't hear you. So okay. We have. Oh boy. Well, not so much a plan. Which of those
to-do list?
Which of those three sounds the most fruitful? And I'll kind of put it up to the room too to see if the peas and carrots of the crowd. Like we'll do an applause meter.
You know what the room is going to answer.
Oh,
Let's not be. Come on.
Maybe leave the fire option for the
Yeah, would you
crowd
like to
out.
put it up to the room?
Maybe just give them the first two options.
Well, because her maid in waiting is here, we'll ask if, like, is there any love left in Miss O'Hara's heart for Mr. Scrimp, or does she ever look longingly at old photographs or anything?
Yeah,
Does she sing a really like maudlin song a lot, or what?
Man, it's just what love was there over and over. It's like get another lyric, lady.
Yeah.
No, she'll say she occasionally gets sentimental, but I have always had the feeling that it's all in the past. She is sad at what happened, but there's nothing in her heart for him now. She just wishes he could have changed then, but it's too late now, kind of thing. That's just this I just made up's opinion.
Okay.
Korg think that Maid's opinion is probably highly accurate.
Does the High Judge have more of a boss monster feel, or like a quest giver feel?
Well, one person will come forward and says, "I met Scowly," and he's got like one eye and a peg leg.
This happened before or after you meet Scowly?
After, and he'll screech across a chalkboard.
You ruined perfectly good chalkboard. This better be good.
He'll say that only the city's worst criminals are brought before Scowly, and the punishment is always to send them to Debtor's Island, which is almost certainly a death sentence. And this guy was lucky to escape with one leg and an eye.
More like a debt sentence. I'll show myself out. Come on. But we're cool with Mr. Quint here just scraping his scales on everything.
It's not funny. People die.
Oh, wow. All right. Let's see what I did wrong. Well, certainly, but he was partners with Mr. Scrimp. I don't know. I think maybe the judge is the most fruitful avenue, but
yeah. Sorry, the guy wasn't saying that there's no point. He was just trying to provide some context. Yeah.
It's like, does this ghost have an exclamation point or an aggro meter?
Korg say both.
Possibly.
that man is just trying to hold this town for ransom for his shark hunting skills. Okay. Well, and the courthouse is in Whitehall. Is that the rich district? Is that?
That's where we were at a crossroads earlier, and we went to where we got jobs.
Yeah, so someone will tell you that Whitehall is near the financial district, and it's where the constabulary main office is, the main courthouse, technically the city's only courthouse, and a couple governor's offices.
Korg think it time to get legal.
And that is Hightown separate from Whitehall?
Yes.
Okay. And then there's the financial district, which is where Scrimp lives, right?
He lives in the financial district.
Okay. Wait, Korg have better one. It's time to lawyer up.
Okay. Good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to workshop.
The applause was about equal from the
okay.
crowd,
Okay.
So.
Well, let's lawyer up.
One more thing before we go. Do we know how Mr. Scally died?
Kind of mumble. No, but he just came when all the other ghosts showed up.
He's like the head ghost.
Yeah, he's like the boss ghost. Ghost boss.
What? It's like Cake Boss, but much spookier.
New Dread Realm.
Since Smiley is new, I'll kind of pull the room. Was Mr. Scally dead before all of this started, or did his death seem to cause it?
Peas and carrots. Rutabaga.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll get like you'll get someone yelling some conspiracy theory about how he fell into the river and that's what caused all this. It's actually pollution. But the general consensus seems to be they all remember this guy dying before the ghost incident.
Okay.
The ghost storm, if you will.
I mean, what was your all plans for the night? Just to bunker in and drink and carouse?
Yeah.
Okay. So the revolution isn't happening now, for instance.
We're like a laid-back revolution.
I understand. No central leadership.
No. Well, it's that
aimless points. Oh. Well,
and
again.
He's new.
Korg think probably best time to have revolution would be immediately after head ghost is dealt with. Either dealt with or dealt with. If you catch Korg's drift.
I think so. Well, okay, we'll have a good midwinter, everyone.
Woo. Woo.
May old acquaintance be forgot.
Why would we want to do that?
I actually don't know. It's a very confusing song.
Korg like old acquaintance. That's why he acquaintance.
Well, I think we'll leave you to it here in Occupy Celdon. Think about having a better message and maybe
having a message.
We're afraid we'd get killed.
I understand.
That's why Korg think we should take out Ghost first.
Okay.
I mean, diplomaticize with Ghost. Korg want to have plausible deniability for when thing inevitably become big fight.
Maybe we'll take him out to dinner.
Wait, your intention doesn't necessarily matter if you still murder him.
He is Ghost, it's not murder.
Send him to the other side, I guess. I don't know.
It's community service.
Well, we can't know until we get there, so...
Break.
Okay.
Well, nice meeting everyone.
Hey! The revolution will not leave this room. Real scary out there. Okay. So you guys leave the tenements. You go past the sanitarium, through the suburbs, back through the suburbs, and into Whitehall. So Whitehall,
so many suburbs.
They're on both sides of the river. So Whitehall is the district that White Fandom and Kvinna briefly saw a lot of ghost activity in, and the entrances were heavily guarded. Now, unlike other districts of the city where you've kind of been able to roam freely, these have doors that are shut right now.
Oh.
And then the walls, as always, the walls could be scaled. They aren't like the sanitarium where those walls would be very difficult to scale because they are much taller. These are scalable walls. Or there's a door in front of you.
And like a giant ominous like double door kind of door, or is it just
like a big wooden kind of double door kind of thing.
Korg will try the door.
It is locked. Or it's barred on the other side.
Yeah.
Korg will take out his axe and kind of look at the rest of the party.
It is made of wood.
Announcing our presence by knocking down
of the axe between the two doors.
Kind of like lift
Get the handle under it, lift the bar up over.
Can you do that?
Can Korg do that?
Sure. Give me a... Give me a...
If I'm using an instrument, technically, this axe is also a guitar, which is an instrument, and I'm proficient in instruments.
Okay.
So,
No, I'm not letting you do that.
It's a weird pitch.
Yeah. Make a strength check.
okay, not athletics.
Sure, athletics.
Okay, that is a very average roll. That is a 16.
16? Okay. So, Korg gets the axe in and lifts it. And you can tell he doesn't get it, like, he doesn't knock it off, but he is holding it in place up. So if someone else quickly will open the door, you guys can get it open.
Korg seems to be struggling a bit after a while.
I quickly push open the door.
Okay. And you hear it clatter over his axe, and the door swings open.
All right.
We did it.
Woo, team. Okay, hurry in.
Okay. Like other part, or like Hightown, this part of the city seems less harried by ghosts. There are still some. They are less clumped. It's more kind of a solitary ghost here and there. It's very densely packed. You can see what you presume to be the constabulary. You can see a couple governor's offices with names like the Office of City Maintenance, Gainful Employment, Ghost Human Relations, Tolls and Taxes.
That one's complete. That one doesn't look like it's been used, the Ghost Humans Relations one.
And the Debtors Island Regulatory Commission. And wandering the streets a bit, you do see a large, ominous building that just very plainly says courthouse.
At the end of Courthouse Lane.
I guess we should try there first.
Yeah. Feeling a little nervous about it, but yeah, let's go there.
Korg will give you inspiration, so you're not nervous anymore.
Oh, good. I'm still a little nervous, but okay.
Less nervous, at
I
least.
can do this.
Courage does not erase our fear. Courage is how we face our fear.
Oh, that's nice.
The mean voice in your head, Kvinna, says, "You can do this."
Oh, gross.
What's gross?
Hmm?
Uh-huh.
Am I supposed to take a 1-level dip in Warlock? Is that the end game here, Andrew? Listen, okay, let's just go to the courthouse.
Depends on if you want this guy's voice in your head forever. Just accept my deal. Okay, so you approach the courthouse. This door is also locked.
Are we looking at like a lock situation or like a bar situation again?
This one is proper locked.
Well, before we break any laws going in to meet a master judge, I would like to try knocking.
Was it that timid?
Yeah, of course it was.
Okay, nothing happens.
Is there a bell or a knocker or anything?
Not that you can see.
Korg will sort of pull Kvinna back a bit. And sort of gesture to the Phantom.
Oh, my turn? You're not gonna try and knock, Korg? Okay. Fair enough. I guess we're breaking the law.
Breaking the law.
Can I try and break this open again?
Sure.
Or not again. Break this open. What do I have to roll again for that?
thieves' tools check. So dexterity plus proficiency.
Well, I got a nat 20, so I'm gonna guess that makes it.
It's not even breaking a law now.
Yeah,
it turns out this door was locked because the lock was actually just broken, and you fixed the lock while you were unlocking it.
We will make it legal.
It's now legal.
So yeah, you effortlessly pop open this lock.
Kind of grand flourish and like, after you.
That's real echoey in here.
Yeah, and you enter into a large, pretty much the courtroom, and pews, a single judge stand, witness stand. There seems to be no juror's box or anything.
Korg will check behind the judge's stand to see if there's any powdered wigs.
No, his is built in because he's a ghost.
No gavels either.
No.
And is he already present, or when we approach, we'll...
He does not seem to be in this room.
Oh.
There
Maybe
are
off for midwinter.
There is a door at the back, like that would go into like judges' chambers.
Maybe he's out gallivanting with the other ghosts.
Wassailing.
Korg will go up to the stand and whisper the word unionization.
Oh God, that's gonna start us off on the wrong feet. And don't approach the well. They only do that on TV. You're gonna get tackled by like 6 spectral bailiffs.
Korg thought it would work.
You see the door behind the judge's station. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Swings open ominously.
Yes. Terrible creaking sound?
Yep.
Ooh. Maybe we should go there?
Judge Scally.
Korg, attorney at law, is here.
You hear echoing from that chamber, what?
Permission to come aboard. Approach. Permission. Did this ghost just fucking sigh at me, Andrew?
Yes.
Okay.
He will say,
wow.
Yes.
Okay. Guess funnel into the judge's chambers.
Okay. So yeah, you enter into a little room that is devoid of furniture, and you see a ghost floats through the wall, and he is covered in chains, wearing what you assume was once fine clothing that is kind of it looks like he was just too cheap to maintain it, kind of thing. It's woefully out of date fashion-wise. And again, chains and money boxes are all about his person. And he just looks at all of you and he says, what?
Oh.
Korg would like to lodge complaint.
Happy midwinter.
It's midwinter. What do you want?
Korg think maybe having ghosts terrorize people not so good.
Okay. He disagrees.
I'd like to imagine that same character.
Yeah.
Just, okay.
Korg, make a charisma saving throw.
That's the one thing I'm good at.
You want ghost human affairs? Please come back during business hours.
That's 22.
Okay. Well, you successfully avoid that. So he kind of looks at you and puts his hand out, and you make your save. So he kind of puts his hand back down and squints at you, and he says,
that counts as aggression, right? Korg puts his one hand on his axe.
No.
No.
He is the law. So, he will say that the system works. I'm not happy about it either. I would like to move on.
Oh.
Korg can help with that.
Yes, of course. I think we'd all like to move on. We are not from here originally. I would like to speak to you about your old partner.
He'll squint his ghost eyes and say, Scrimp.
The very same. He seems to be sort of central to the conflict here. Are you aware of 3 particularly bombastic ghosts?
He will say yes. They roped me into their plan to save Scrimp. Look at how well it succeeded.
Okay.
Kind of.
And so what was the plan, if I might ask?
To show him the goodwill of people, and that everyone should keep the spirit of Midwinter about them year round. Be kind and gentle and caring, and the world looks after you. And he didn't seem to agree.
And how did you go about this plan, maybe?
Well, we were supposed to... I was just warning him. I
was warm up.
I was warm up. He accused me of being some gravy.
Maybe some bad cheese. You don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah.
No, and he'll say that the ghosts were supposed to show him defining moments of his life where he failed, and he saw nothing but the failures of others.
Yeah, we got some insight into that.
Yeah.
It's possible that maybe people who are already selfish don't want to change because their selfishness benefits them materially.
He will say, I was shown the errors of my ways, and I learned a lesson.
Oh, you also had 3 ghosts visit you?
Well, no, I died, and now I'm stuck. I was stuck here, chained to these, and I saw the suffering of others and thought I could have done more. I wear the chains I forged in life.
Built them link by link, I'll bet.
In yard by yard.
Any consolation, you did get to sing the best song in this film.
Thank you.
Korg will look at Korg will look at Isabella, just hurt deeply.
The other film, the prequel, the one we weren't in.
Is there, Honorable Mr. Scally, do you see any path forward from this dystopian hellscape?
I don't know, burning down his house is starting to sound more and more like the solution.
He'll say, people think the Lord Mayor is in charge of these ghosts. He is not. Scrimp commands the ghosts.
That was not that hard to figure out.
We are bound to enforce his law. They are unwilling prisoners, just as I am. If you can defeat or reason with Scrimp, the system will crumble.
Is there... Do you have any hope of still changing his heart? I'm gonna guess that's a no, but like...
Scowly's a hard no on that.
Yeah,
but he's a little bitter, so...
Yeah, tried that.
So maybe find somebody less bitter towards...
Do you think my naive romance subplot would have any traction?
Again, Scowly's the wrong person to ask that. He said categorically no. There is no good left in Scrimp. He has done something terrible in creating this world. The voice of Mammon says, I don't know, it's not that bad.
Korg not entirely sure killing Scrimp will solve the problem that his system has wrought, but it could be a good start.
Scowly will say it will, without the ghosts, the people can rise up against him.
Ooh, Korg like that part.
They're terrified of these ghosts, and rightfully so. We're real scary guys. I tried to possess you like 5 minutes ago.
Korg can attest to scariness. Korg got aged and then de-aged.
So
wow, that sucks, dude.
Was very traumatic.
And then
Korg
you
may never
attempted to
recover.
possess him.
Well, you were bothering me.
Korg was thinking of killing you, re-killing you, but Korg has changed his mind.
So
What if we all surrounded his house and sang carols?
Korg have lots of carols, but they not lead to same thing that you think carols lead.
I don't think that will work. He will probably throw hot water on you.
Oh,
Korg, could you shower?
well,
at least it would be warmer.
don't bunch up. Well, I don't want to sell out the revolution, but we know where we can get a fair amount of angry peasants. But
I didn't hear that.
yeah, no, sorry. I can
Earmuffs.
cast message if you'd prefer.
So Scrimp brought all the ghosts here?
Yeah, he'll say it's a little more complicated than that. The ghosts were always trapped here, but they were invisible most nights of the year. Their plight was unseen. Scrimp forced them to become kind of, instead of trapped on the ethereal plane, kind of halfway between, he wrenched them to the prime material, or whatever this plane is. And now they can interact as ghosts can, but it usually requires something, and he can control all of them.
Okay.
So he's a real bad dude.
He's a
Alright.
real bad dude.
Well, I got to admit, I really want to try the goodwill towards men angle, but if you guys just want to go fight Scrimp, I get it.
I mean, the problem is you've just asked the wrong people so far. If you had asked,
Of course.
If you had asked, Alfie Clapham, he would have said, "Of course."
Oh, that's true. We've got Clapham, we've got the Revolutionaries, and we've got Miss O'Hara.
Miss O'Hara might not have completely given up hope in him.
Let's try Miss O'Hara first, at least, so we can at least at the very end say we tried.
Yeah.
And then if all else fails, we can burn his house down.
When all else fails, yeah.
Well, if we just stay out of hot water splashing range, all link our hands and sing whatever that Who song is at the end. Scrooge. I'm just saying, it's on my list. But
Is that
okay.
list on paper?
It is.
Korg will grab it and crinkle it up.
Oh, come on. Why would you do that?
I said that no paper would be harmed tonight. Korg, you uncrimpled that paper.
Korg will uncrinkle the paper.
But it still has crinkles in it. Start
Take
smoothing
the
it.
crinkles out with mending.
Oh,
I mend the paper.
I need to pick that one up.
Korg better at breaking than mending. He not half it.
Okay, well, do we want to try to gather a goodwill squad, or do we just want to try Miss O'Hara? Because we could split the party, which is always a good idea, and go gather the revolutionaries, the Claphams, and try and rile Miss O'Hara from her bed. Or we can just see if there's any angle on Miss O'Hara, and if not, it's Scrimp.
I say we try the girl first, since she seems to know Scrimp better than most people.
Okay.
Maybe.
You know where Korg's bread is buttered.
On the upside? Okay, well then, thank you very much for your time, High Judge Scally. I'm very sorry for your unfortunate condition.
Thanks.
And we hope to free you from your chains.
It'd be great.
Self-forged as they were. Sorry to disturb you on midwinter, and I hope you enjoy your wassail or whatever ghosts do.
Enjoy haunting the streets some more.
Oh, I don't leave this courthouse.
Oh.
Korg will finger guns and then walk out.
Sure. Okay. So, okay. So you guys head out of Whitehall.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a lot of walking tonight.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a
Really
very
getting
long
those
night.
steps in.
It is. It's the longest night.
The longest.
Okay, let me get my map.
Back to Iton.
Yeah. So through the market and back to Iton. Okay. So
It might be a crime to pronounce it like that. In Iton.
probably.
They know you don't belong then.
So, you guys head up. As before, the ghosts are fewer and further between here. And you approach the house where you were told that Miss O'Hara lives, and it is a stately affair, quite nice, off of the town square.
Should we knock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us wrap
Korg will
up.
knock.
Okay. You hear someone singing inside, "When love is gone."
Oh, no.
Does Korg know this one?
Yeah, it's just "When love is gone," like over and over again. It's like 5 minutes.
Really?
Korg will play along with it.
And you kind of hear the piano, that movie effect where somehow when you stop playing the piano, you hit all the keys. And you
The
hear
record scratch.
Yeah. Someone shuffle towards the door and gently open it and peek her head out. And she says, "Yes?
Happy midwinter.
Happy midwinter."
Are you Miss Emma O'Hare?
Yes.
Hera?
Hera.
Sorry.
Yes.
Might we come in?
It's a little ghosty out.
Yeah, she'll kind of keep the door pretty close and say, "Why? You're wearing a mask."
Fair point.
Oh. Well, Miss O'Hara, we have... we would like to discuss the topic of your ghost maelstrom hellscape and whether or not we can do anything about it, particularly in and around the subject of Aleister Scrimp.
What would he have to do with this ghost maelstrom hellscape?
Oh,
Well,
honey.
That's what we would like to explain to you if you would let us inside.
Make a persuasion check, someone.
Who? I'm probably better at it than Miss the Phantom, but...
Korg is very good at it,
I have
but
a +5.
This is also
persuasion.
very good.
Oh,
Yeah, we're a
shoot.
very persuasive part.
I got a +4, so yeah, go for it, Miss the Phantom.
That'll be a 20. Dirty 20.
She will And I close the door. You hear some chains, and she will open the door. And she says, "Well, come in, I suppose. It's midwinter."
It is midwinter.
And everyone's up all night, apparently. So she lets you in.
Ghosts are really loud. It's hard to sleep.
They are. Closes the door and relocks it and says, and she walks towards her sitting room, and she has some like a tea kettle if anybody wants tea, but
yeah.
She'll say, "So what does this have to do with Mr. Scrimp?"
Well, we understand you had some past relationship with Mr. Scrimp.
Yes, he was my fiancé for many years.
And what would you say went wrong?
He became a bitter old man who only cared about work. And he kept delaying our wedding because it was never the right time. And then I started to think, well, maybe it never will be the right time. And I dumped his ass.
Okay. On a bench?
Yeah.
But I see, if you don't mind my saying, I couldn't help but overhear you still sing that awful song.
Oh, that old thing?
So, certainly you still have some wistful regrets, perhaps, or...
I did love him once, and I never did marry. He was a good man once. He just got all in his own head about everything. And became very obsessed with money. I didn't care.
Was there any like incident that happened that made him worry about himself? Sure.
I think his childhood was not very pleasant. I think he wanted to just provide the best life he could for the people in it, but it wasn't about the money. We had money, and if we didn't, we would have made do. It would have been fine, but he was very concerned with, appearances and comfort levels, if you were.
Has he looked at the lake recently?
Did he grow up poor?
No, his family, he was sent to a rather nice boarding school, but he was very lonely. I think his father also cared very much about money and its impact on people. You'd think he would have learned that the thing he truly missed was a childhood, and not worry about money so much.
Okay, so then hear me out.
You'd think.
If we all surrounded his house and sang carols and brought him presents, do you think that would... what's the traction on that?
I have not seen him in many years. I don't even know if he would remember me. He's rather mean, I've heard.
He's very callous, though Mr. Clapham seems to believe that there's good in him.
I don't know who that is.
Despite all evidence. Oh, Alfie Clapham? He's very nice.
Oh.
He might need a new job if this all goes southward. So,
I hope he's not the sole provider for his family and an ailing son.
Ooh. Yeah.
Rather specific, but you seem to have hit it on the nose.
Yeah. He's very good with books. Well, so yes, that was my plan. The other plan is to just go fight him.
It seems awfully barbaric.
No, he's a bard. I understand, but that's a little racist. So
I've never seen someone like him. Is he sick?
He's...
No, he comes like that.
Korg, lean, greenish-brown fighting machine.
He's very large.
Very large.
Is there perhaps any way you might think that might appeal to him or might get him to change his ways, or
It's possible your plan will work. I'm sorry to say, I have not seen him in such a long time. I do not know if I could influence his heart anymore. I doubt he, by all accounts, he seems to live his life the way he wants. I can't imagine he wants for anything. He's rich enough.
Would you be willing to try?
Yes.
Okay, guys, plan is go. We're going to get the Claphams, get the revolutionaries, and surround his house and sing carols, and the shock of seeing Mrs. O'Hara again. It's going to win the day. I know how these things go. It's a Christmas special.
Roll
We're
to
back on the
metagame.
And if that fails, we still fight Mr. Scrimp and have a bunch more backup. So I'm just saying.
We start
My
with
Christmas
carol
special
books,
is-
but also keep torches and pitchforks in back pocket.
You should have very large back pockets.
I'm excited. Let's do it.
Okay.
I wish message went further. Actually, do I have sending? I didn't take it. I only have 1/3 level spell.
okay.
And you might want to save that in case you do have to fight this dude.
Oh yeah. No, a hundo p. Okay, let's do it. We're gonna win with the spirit of midwinter.
All right.
Okay, so what do I do?
Oh, are you like super classist?
No.
Would you go with us to the tenements? We just have to gather some more resources.
Sure.
Okay. Well, one of us can wait with you on the side of the bridge.
Okay. Well, if you insist.
Yeah. We'll go get your stole or something, or a shawl, perhaps.
It's quite cold. I'll go get my fancy.
Korg kind of lowers his eyelids.
Yeah, she'll go upstairs and come down, and she's wearing a very fine gown and has a stole and that hand buff thing and a big hat.
Nice. Very nice.
All right.
Let's gather our forces of goodwill. I am legit excited.
Okay. So you guys all the way back down to the
Yeah,
tenements.
boy. Can we fast travel yet? We've been to these
yeah,
locations.
you know what? You've been to this location. So you guys enter into this this revel house, and yeah, they're back.
Oh, good. They're already half drunk. It's going to be a lot more impressive. Come on, the revolution's now.
Oh, make a persuasion check with advantage.
Bring your instruments. Can I guide myself?
Sure.
All right, that's not bad.
Korg will start playing a marching song.
18.
A festive marching song.
Yeah, little drummer boy.
Keep in mind, you have bardic inspiration.
Oh.
If you want it, you don't have to use it.
Oh, well, that's a 20 now.
Okay. Most of the people kind of stand up, yeah, and they start following you guys. Smiley and Ornery kind of hustle to the front and say, "What are we doing?"
Oh,
We're going to start by trying carols, and if that doesn't work, we're going to burn his house down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either way, you're backup.
Oh, great. I am thrilled. Honey, get a bottle. Okay.
maybe a couple in case we do have to, like, Cormier cocktail. Like, what would be more appropriate?
Either way, as they're marching,
Cocktail. I don't know.
Korg is collecting pitchforks and whatever garden implements can be fashioned into weapons.
Couple of garden weasels.
Or we could bring wreaths and garland, too. Like, I'm just saying.
Oh, well, both.
Kind of
You
sending the
get the
opposite
pitchfork,
message.
and then you just wrap tinsel around it.
There we go. That's festive.
Yeah.
It's a there's a big tree, but if it doesn't work, we're gonna light it on fire. And
So
throw
those
it
things
through this
go up
window.
real fast.
Oh yeah, man. One year, my brother's cat knocked one into a candle, and that thing just lit up.
Yeah.
Oh dear, that sounds very bad.
Yeah. Okay. So.
We lead a caroling mob to the Clapham's house.
Okay.
It's like 50-50 pitchforks and like singing.
Yeah. As you guys do, all of
Some
the
of it
ghosts
is Rage Against the Machine.
descend on the crowd.
Oh,
Oops.
You guys are immune to the ghosts. They aren't.
I turn undead. I don't. I can't do that.
Korg, teach them caroling instead of pitchforks.
Korg, do you want a counter charm?
Yes, absolutely.
Ooh, yeah.
Smiley is kind of like, oh, right. And he'll start playing a counter charm on his zither.
Since I can conceivably see this coming, can I give at least one person to resist?
Sure.
I still have a real argument with this spell, but yeah, like just particularly probably Smilex or someone who's going to keep up morale when we need it.
Korg is actually like shredding hot licks as his counter charm. Like he's
Goes
going.
right with the zither.
It's a full-on solo.
Do you want to get the Claphams?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Alfie and Fragile Fred in particular are going to be very important to this.
Ezra, bless us.
This is the inspiration montage part of the Christmas special.
You
Okay.
could really say that they'll be our crutch in this situation.
No, I'm making him a leg.
He is like very ill.
It's that
is
same
not
guy
okay.
booing.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has polio. Like you
So-
can't just say that.
Well, he has rickets.
Sorry.
He had TB, but
I think
The
he's got
important
both
thing is-
rickets and TB,
that's not a good combo.
No.
It's really sad.
which is why he coughs and he can't walk. Well, he can walk. Okay.
Okay, so tell Alfie that we're going to sing carols to Mr. Scrimp, which I
Okay.
think will be enough of a... That dude believes the best in people. And he might have his own turn undead because the ghosts don't bother him. But I
He
would
does.
like to...
So if you guys
Uh,
position.
I would like to cast Protection from Evil on Fragile Fred.
Okay. Done.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, he might need that.
Yeah, I don't know how good his wisdom save is, but...
I'm a paladin.
I can do it. Oh, Lord, my I'm a solo this Dark Lord.
Can smite with his crutch. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna full Freddie Freeman this.
I guarantee.
I'm sorry,
100%. 100% paladin of Ilmater. There's no way around it.
Okay.
Come at
He's
me,
still-
bro.
Suffering is the true spirit. Ilmater on the wheel.
Okay.
This is our best idea yet.
This is Dungeons and Dragons, people.
Oh, there are no good ideas.
There's
If
only
this fails, we're
great
still
ones.
fighting Scrimp. It's fine.
Oh, for sure. apparently, Fragile Fred is going to solo.
Yes. He's got protection from evil. I'm hiding behind Fred.
Okay. So, you guys walk through the districts into the financial district, and you have, if you spread out the people who are immune to ghosts, and you have Korg and Smiley counter charm, the ghosts do stay enough away from
Nice.
you that most of the people, a couple people do kind of fall off, and they're like, okay, cool. Yeah, no, we're totally into this.
Just hopefully enough of them that nobody gets aged 30 years.
Yes, so far, you guys are doing a very good job protecting these peasants. And
You're going to want to stay closer. Don't fall off.
Yeah.
Or a couple of, I would imagine Korg is probably going around to some of the houses at some point, trying to rally more support.
Okay.
Yeah, can we ring any bells or anything?
Sure.
I need
Do we have
They're
or is
already
that thaumaturgy?
caroling.
thaumaturgy, I think.
Yeah, I don't have
Yeah,
that one.
that's thaumaturgy.
We need one of those children we saw earlier with the sticks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Tap, tap, tap.
I'm sure we've got at least one.
While we're doing this, can we stop by somewhere and get the biggest goose? I think we're going to need that for some reason.
Interesting. Yeah, you could do that.
Are there geese here?
We're gonna have to break into a butcher shop, but it's in the window. It's
Yeah,
right there.
Yeah, it's got two heads, but yeah.
Oh, really? Need
Pollution's
an
weird.
environmental policy around here.
They have a pollution department or something.
Is it
Are
in
we
charge
polluting
of making
forever?
sure
Yes.
they pollute?
Yeah. What does
I
yours
was gonna
do?
say,
Yeah.
it's a desk with nobody there. There's just a sheet of paper that says pollution. We need more of it.
Hey.
It's run by Scott
Back
Pruitt.
when I was a kid, geese only had one head. Now I'm getting one. It's got two heads. Same price. Think of the savings.
Okay, it's compelling.
The entire Department of Pollution is just making sure the fire that is constantly on the river doesn't spread to the rest of the town.
Yeah.
No.
No, get the baking soda.
Just change the name for River to Slurry and problem solved.
Yeah. Okay. So, I love Dungeons and Dragons. Okay.
So much.
You guys march your peasant armada of cheer into
And
the
a little
financial
violence.
district, and you circle a very crappy looking old building. What would you like to do?
Join hands and sing.
Yeah. There's going to be wassail and cheer. Yeah, I think collectively some kind of performance check or
Okay.
Korg will just he's giving it his all right now.
we're at least going to get him out on a balcony or something here.
Yeah, so everybody make a performance check. I'll make some performance
Okay.
checks for the crowd.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I'm going to
Oh,
guide
nice.
myself.
Okay, the crowd does have disadvantage because they're terrible at singing.
Can
Half of them are drunk.
Can I give them inspiration? No, that doesn't work that way. But I got a 26.
Okay,
I got an 18.
okay.
Same.
11.
It's actually a really solid
Yeah,
performance.
Smiley got like 1.5 million. Let's see.
He's not a glamour bard, is he?
No, he's a lore bard.
Yeah, okay.
I was hoping we could do like a glam metal thing.
Yeah.
Team attack.
He adds a flute. It's a real Jethro Tull feel.
And he has a zither and a hurdy-gurdy. So
Smiley, you know.
Korg, I
The
guess my
hurdy-gurdy you might be able to work with. The zither...
Korg has a violin for this actually, so he'll use that this time.
there is Smiley.
I'm percussion and strings, vocals, and percussion.
Yeah, Smiley got
Can
a
get
30.
O'Hara on the
so-
piano.
No, Jesus.
Jeez.
That's
Double
a high
proficiency.
number.
Oh, and he's a higher
I love
level,
that.
guys. But
Yeah.
okay. So the crowd is kind of, but with the leadership of your guys' very good roles, it's starting to sound a little more coherent. And Miss O'Hara looks at you guys and he's like, "What am I supposed to do?"
Start singing your song.
And also stand there and look pretty.
Done.
And we'll all sing it with you. Fragile Fred, go up there and sing along. You know the words. It's just, it gets stuck in your head. It's not good. I mean,
It's only
just
like
do your
4
best.
words.
Okay. So yeah,
Our two saddest figures here.
Get them up front.
Yeah, she will start singing, and eventually, yeah, you see a window fly open, and Scrimp in a little nightcap will just stick his head on and say, "What?"
Happy midwinter, Mr. Scrimp.
Are you fucking kidding me? Absolutely not.
But Korg will switch to Rage Against the Machine.
It's early.
Take
It's
out
early
his
for that.
guitar again.
Yep.
Early for that.
Hold your horses there.
Look at all the goodwill assembled in around. Well, you don't have a courtyard around your house. We have you surrounded with goodwill.
Are you threatening me? No.
No.
Not yet.
He will say, what goodwill? What have you promised these people?
Nothing.
A happy's midwinter.
Better work hours.
Oh wait, no.
Sound environment.
Hand over cork mouth. Later, we have to work up to that.
He will say, I suggest you all leave.
I suggest you get some midwinter spirit, mister.
Ding, 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 ding.
I almost got through it. Hold on. Okay.
Okay, hold on a second. I'll look up a spell.
Oh, no.
Mammon in your head says, you're doing great.
Wish it felt better coming from you.
He's just trying to be supportive.
Okay, Kvinna, make a wisdom saving throw.
Counterspell.
You have to make a check.
Is this a fear or charm effect?
It is.
She has advantage.
Okay.
Okay. And so this is Arcana, right? Is that
No,
how
it
this
is
one
a
works? Or my
charisma-
spell?
It's just a charisma check.
Oh,
Wisdom, I thought you said.
No.
I don't even
to
get my spell attack?
To counterspell. It's just a flat charisma check. No,
Okay.
you don't. Yeah. This is why bards are very good at counterspell.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not a lore bard, so I don't get it to level 10.
14?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
With advantage.
You have advantage.
Oh, also, oh no, I used my inspiration. Never mind.
Yeah. It's a 17 plus 1, that's an 18.
I'm almost positive that saves.
I don't like that
Yes,
almost.
Yeah, and if it doesn't, we're
It does
extra
save.
fucked. Okay. Whew.
You are not placed under a gaze.
Jesus. Okay, good. And was the gift just gonna be fuck off my lawn?
Yep. Get these people out of my yard.
Sure.
You take 5d10 psychic every time you don't do that.
Yeah. All right, hold on. I got to make sure I cast my spell, so I don't have that.
He seems awfully mad. And he will say, I said, get out of here. You don't know what you do.
And I said, Happy Midwinter.
But look
Have you
at
seen
who
Miss
we
O'Hara?
have.
We brought you a goose.
And a two-headed goose.
I don't like goose.
It's the
It's very
largest
gamey.
one.
It's very greasy.
Yeah, yeah. If you cook it right, though.
Korg will grab one head of the goose and just chop it off and then look him dead in the eye.
Mixed messages, Corey.
Corey, chill it.
Does Miss O'Hara have any effect at all?
He will kind of look at her and say to her, you ruined my life.
He doesn't have to make a save against wistfulness or anything?
He succeeds.
He has advantage on those saves.
Yeah. He has legendary resistance to that.
But
Emma, do you have anything to say for yourself?
She will say, but we had good time. You know what? No one ruined your life, Allie. You ruined your own life.
get him, girl.
Go off on.
Go off, Queen.
Yeah, she will
Emma's
say,
right.
She will say, you are bitter and callous, and you never cared for anyone but how you seemed and your image. You never loved me. And he'll say, how dare you? Get
Anyone else feeling
out.
uncomfortable?
And he'll kind of scan the crowd, and he'll say, Mr. Clapham, if you would like a job in the morning, you will leave right now. And Alfie says, well, it was great fun, everyone, and kind of start to shuffle.
Alfie, Korg's going to put a hand on Alfie's shoulder. If you stay here, you'll be running this establishment tomorrow.
Aleister Scrimp will say, is that a threat?
I would like
Korg
Aleister
will
Scrimp to
go.
make a wisdom save.
He does not have that.
Yeah, that dude is not wise. You cannot tell me he is.
He rolls a... What is that? 26 on his wisdom saving throw.
Oh, jeezy Pete's.
Korg will walk up to the front door. I don't know how high up is.
He's 60 feet up.
Well, I wasted a spell slot commanding him to celebrate.
Okay. Oh, that would have been a good one. He would have burned a legendary resistance on that for sure.
Okay.
And Korg would like to go to the base of his house, right where all the big windows are, and cast Shatter.
Okay. Everyone roll initiative.
Sorry, I reached my limit, and it was a cool image.
It is. We tried.
Yeah, I thought I had nothing.
Did anyone get above a 20?
No, sir.
Nat 20, 22.
22?
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Question, do bards add half their proficiency bonus to initiative?
They do indeed.
Okay, then that is a 19.
19. So...
Korg is definitely playing bad reputation right now.
Okay, that's a lot up top. Anybody get a between a 15 and 19?
I did. I got a 15.
I also got
19.
a 15.
Wow. I got Korg. So, would you like to set an initiative now or decide every turn, White Phantom and Kvinna? You guys tied. Do you want to just say White Phantom always goes first, or do you want to determine every turn? I'm okay either way.
Yeah, I'm okay pulling up Anchor.
Okay.
Okay.
Pulling up Anchor at 15. Man, like, people got some, except for poor Ornery. She's down here at 9.
She's kind of drunk, so...
Wait, helps her, though.
That's just her state of being.
True. Question, did Shatter break all the doors and windows?
Yes.
Awesome.
And now Scrimp is not happy.
Because he was so pleased before.
Yeah.
Kvinna, were you going to say something?
I'm just checking my concentration obligations here. Nice. It's not concentration. Okay. I got my first round, I think.
Okay.
No, but kind of like I predicted, I'm going to run away from the stream real quick since I'm not going first.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Aleister Scrimp gets to go first.
What?
I'm sorry. I lied. Izzy gets to go before Aleister Scrimp.
Oh, okay.
He rolled very good, but not that good. Okay. So, Isabel, what would you like to do?
Well, she's gonna kind of just like give her arm a weird shrug, and her hand on her metallic arm is going to snap back, flush with her forearm. Fingers also kind of snap back, and then a little iris opens up in the middle of the palm of her hand.
Korg goes.
And then the fingers kind of pop back out and start spinning until it's like one of those rotating LED strips.
Uh-huh.
Little arcane circle symbol draws on it. And I'm going to cast Firebolt in one of his broken windows.
Okay, so you want to try and set his house on fire?
I am trying to set his house on fire.
It was on the itinerary.
Korg checks off the list.
Yeah, give me an attack roll. Let's see if you hit something that can burn.
7.
7? Okay.
I did break open all the windows.
You see a little smolder kind of start, but nothing's like a raging inferno yet.
And as a bonus action, because this spell is a bonus action, I'm also going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. Cool. Okay. At the end of your turn, Scrimp will use his legendary action. He will point to a random person in the crowd, and you can see the life is drained from their face, and you can see the spirit of them is ripped from their mouth, surrounds Scrimp, and he seems to heal himself.
Ew. That's gross. You're gross.
Yep.
Maybe you should tell everyone to run away.
Well,
If they aren't already.
it is Scrimp's turn, and he will cast Fireball into the crowd.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Counterspell.
Counterspell?
Yeah.
Do you have another counterspell?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
I got the slots. I just don't have a lot of spells now.
Okay.
Sorcerers are okay with slots.
You have to make another check because he casts things at a higher level because he is a warlock.
Oh, come on with this. I'm guessing that doesn't benefit from the counter charm?
No, sorry.
No, okay. Natural 20.
Okay.
Suck it, Scrimp.
His fireball fizzles like 2 feet from his hand, and he just starts scanning the crowd for whoever dared to counter.
Pretend like it wasn't me. I point to Fragile Fred.
I was going to say point to Smiley. Kid with the zither. Let's talk about him.
This guy's got spells.
Wait, what? Okay.
And like, just shave it, Smiley. It's not working.
I'm pulling it off.
No, you're not.
Whew.
Okay. It is his lair's turn.
Oh, jeezy Pete.
Whoa, dear.
Is all this before 20 then? Cripes.
Iza and Scrimp were 20.
Well, that's right.
20.
Yeah.
His lair is going on 20. He will actually the flame that you have put in his house, he will make it flare, so it starts to burn.
Oh. Same team.
And then it is Korg's turn. Yeah, seriously, the initiative rolls were crazy. It was like everybody is above 15.
And then ornery.
Ah, man. Can bards like inspire crowds? Is that a thing they can do?
Glamour bards can. That's one of the reasons I was asking.
Korg will. Oh, jeez. I'm just wondering how I can get up there. He's kind of high up. Inside, is there like stairs upwards?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. Korg will scream, "Charge!" And I don't want to scream too loud because my grandparents are in this house. But
should they appreciate it?
Run up the stairs, and does he see anyone?
So if you use your full turn to run up the stairs and kind of bust open a door, you can see the back of Scrimp.
Yeah, you said it wasn't a big house.
No. And he only uses like 2 rooms because he's too cheap to heat the whole house.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot cheaper to heat it after this.
Oh, it's going to be very warm.
Okay. So that was your movement and your action. Do you have a bonus action, Korg?
Is anyone damaged? Oh, wait, can I give myself inspiration?
No,
Is
you
that a
can't.
thing I can do?
Is that...
No, I just built a
I think you're out
bar.
of inspirations is the problem.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's... No, wait, I
Inspiration.
I have a finite number of those.
You do have a...
Can we-
Yeah, no, I am out of inspirations.
So
I thought I...
Stand a
We did
fighting
not have a
chance.
short
Can we
rest.
say in that whole time we also had a short rest?
Sure.
All right, you got 3
Okay,
inspirations back.
I have 2 more inspirations.
And I think that means I get my God loves me ability back too. Yeah, just this once per rest.
Soup, you said that you can't inspire yourself. Is that in the
I'm
rules?
pretty sure inspiration reads any creature other than yourself.
That would make sense to me. You'd have to be real It'd be a real weird thing to be like, I'm so great.
I am certain I've seen people do it, but it's not that weird for people to just take for assumed.
Yeah.
I'm like 98% sure that you cannot.
Yeah, other than yourself. It's other than yourself. Soup is right. Okay, so Korg will instead inspire...
Not Scrimp.
Thank
Doesn't
you.
need it.
This is great.
No, he will inspire Issa.
Okay. Dunzo. It is...
He kicks open the door very dramatically.
Miley's turn. Miley will look around like, what the hell do you want me to do? But he is brave now because he learned a lesson. So...
Nice.
He does not have his 5th level spell slot.
Oh.
Oh, that might work out good. Okay. Let me just look up a spell real fast. Sorry, okay. Ow, boo. I was hoping you could use freedom of movement on a bunch of people at once, but you can't.
Oh, no? Yeah, no, right.
touch.
But it's not concentration, so you can cast it multiple times, I think, is the upshot of it. But yeah, okay.
Because I wanted to just help all these people get away. So instead... oh, boo. That sucks, too. Okay. Sorry. No, hallucinatory terrain can't affect manufactured structures.
Oh. You can say it can.
Yeah. I'm going to say he is going to cast hallucinatory terrain so that no, that doesn't actually necessarily help people.
You know, Andy, if you could have your spells ready when it comes around.
I know.
Turn,
oh, man. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Okay. He will instead grab Ornery, cast Dimension Door, and Dimension Door next to Korg.
There we go.
White Phantom.
So is the outside of the buildings pretty on fire? So
It's starting to catch fire, yeah.
would I be able to still like shimmy my way up the wall somehow?
Oh, sure.
And then
It
try
would-
and
Your climb speed is... Oh, you have the athlete feat? Is that right?
yeah, so I'd have full climb
Okay.
speed.
Yeah, you can make an athletics check to try and climb.
And you can dash, right?
And
Or
yeah,
the-
she can dash as a bonus action, so...
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. I'll give that a shot. Hopefully, oh, that's not good. That's only a 6. JK, guys.
Am I doing it? Would you like to try again with your dash?
Maybe just... Can I just dash through the door instead? Okay.
So, new plan. Run up the stairs. And if you
Charlie
use
Brown shuffle off.
yeah, if you use the rest of your turn, you can end up next to Korg.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. Kvinna.
Oh boy, I'm suddenly feeling all alone up here. Can I see? How many of my party can I see?
Kind of no
None.
one from where you are.
Yeah, there goes my first spell idea.
I mean, I'm still there. Liz is still there.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, so well, and
Ornery.
Smiley and Ornery fucked off through a gate, right?
Yeah.
Is there anybody else who rolled an initiative within the square?
Isabel is next to you guys. Or is near you.
Fragile Fred, the paladin.
Yeah, I'm going to give myself, Isabel, and Fragile Fred aid.
Okay.
So I'll get 5 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Now, this young paladin with the crutch is born for war right now. Like, he's got protection from evil and 5 extra hit points.
Freedom!
See, if the rest of the crowd was acting like Fred, I think we'd have a much better chance.
And then spread out so that I'm at least 20 feet from anybody else. And I will summon a spiritual weapon that truly shows the spirit of the holidays, but the best I can come up with is a notary stamp.
Giant ledger, yes.
And I'm going to notarize the back of Scrimp's head.
Okay. I was thinking the pen is not mightier than the sword. We're not going to do that, but okay.
Okay.
I like notary stamp.
Yeah. Ooh, natural 20.
Oh. Those are historically very good.
Those are historically very good.
It leaves an indent in the back of his head.
Ow!
So that's 2d8 then, right? Well, okay. And plus 4 because I add my charisma to that, right? So that is 11.
Okay.
11 points of radiant damage to the back of the head.
Okay.
And I'll tell people to spread out and keep singing.
It's not working.
It's working.
Is it?
Start rioting!
We're fighting.
For the holidays.
Okay.
Throw things. Take his stuff.
Yeah. Ornery will charge this mean old man.
Yay.
Woo!
And she will attack him with her bottle.
You know what they say about balconies? They're, nature's... Look, he's in front of a balcony. I can't be the only one thinking this.
Yeah, she's not that kind of monk, unfortunately. So she will swipe him with the bottle a couple times and punch him in his old man face.
There we go.
Well, that could have been worse, but only just barely. She will hit 3 times. She just does not do very much damage. Okay.
Even in her current state, I think she's probably having some hesitations about beating up an old man.
I don't know if that's high on her list of.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Might
even be on her bucket list. Crap out of an old man.
I don't want to feel bad about it. He's evil. Okay. Back up to the top is Isabel.
How far away is he? What range am I at?
You are 60 feet from him.
Gun range for sure.
Yeah.
And you have inspiration, which you can add to damage.
Max range is like 500.
Yeah. And don't forget you have 5 temporary hit points. Should you need them.
And Song of Bullets.
I feel like with Kvinna buffing Fragile Fred so much that by the end of this, she's gonna end up being his patron.
So the arcane circle that her hand is drawing is going to switch to a more complex pattern and a deeper red, and I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
First ray is a 12.
Is a hit.
That is 7 fire damage.
Okay. He seems immune to fire damage.
That might be why he made the fire bigger.
Well, I already cast the spell, so I'm going to throw the other 2 just at his house.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, so make 2 more attack rolls.
Romano, Leota,
That's
and Martin.
another 7.
Okay.
You gonna make me roll damage on the house?
No. Just roll the hit and it'll...
And another 12.
Okay. So yeah, the 12 kind of hits something actually flammable and starts to actually create a bigger inferno. The other one hits something and it starts to smolder some more, but it doesn't immediately catch a flame. So, Okay. Anything else, Izzo?
If there's something nearby that I can use for partial cover, move around that way.
Okay. Sure, there's Fragile Fred.
Oh
He's
no!
protected from evil.
No.
No, yeah, you can
If
dive
anything,
behind
I would
like
be
a
in front of him.
yeah, you can dive behind like a cart or something like that.
This is now a cover-based shooter.
I
Where'd all
mean,
these
both my
chest-high
big
walls
spells are
come
fire-based, and if he's immune,
Ooh.
Okay.
You might have to cast gun.
gonna cast gun.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the start of his turn, he will turn to face all of the people in his house. Rude. He has cast
Hey, we're not on his lawn.
spells.
Yeah, he did seem to want us off his lawn.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't
And
know
Korg
why.
knocked
He doesn't
by casting Shatter.
That's true.
It's just a
Korg
very
knocked
big knock.
very loudly.
Okay. Can I have everyone who is in that room make a dexterity saving throw?
Can I feasibly counterspell seeing him cast from behind?
Yes.
But I will have to make a check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although, you know what? You save your spell slot. 'Cause
Okay.
Smiley will cast counterspell.
All right. Thanks, Milex.
He has to make a check. Ooh, hold on. He
You
gets
just
to
have to keep reminding him of things that he can do.
add some stuff to it.
It doesn't sound hopeful. I've rolled okay, Smilex.
That's really good or really bad.
Well, if he fails and you want to still cast it, let's see. So he gets up to. He rolled a 6, but he gets up to a 13, which is not enough.
Okay.
Would you like to counterspell it?
Would a 16 be enough?
Yes, he is casting fire.
Then I will counterspell.
Okay. He can cast fireball, and he's just like. So
I feel it's weird that you're fire-based.
Mammon in your head says, "Well, I don't know. That doesn't seem too weird to me."
Okay. Is Amantor like around? You guys taking shifts?
Head is a free action.
Scrimp will wheel back around to face outside the window, and he will point at that person he just sight murdered earlier, and a zombie will rise from the corpse.
Ew.
Okay. And that is his turn.
Just beat them to death. They're slow and easy to kill.
Just keep moving.
Just like a 10-foot sort of circle around the zombie forms.
He doesn't want to do that. Korg, it is your turn.
All right. Korg is going to charge at Scrimp,
Okay.
and I'm going to try and tackle him and knock him off the balcony.
Okay.
Because it's Christmas. I mean, midway.
Yeah.
And I've always
sense to
wanted to
me.
do this. Oh, dear. That's only a 16 on athletics.
Well, he is an elderly gentleman. So.
Okay.
Is
Korg.
he a strong person?
Korg, you charge Aleister Scrimp, and you tackle an illusory double, and you fall out the window.
Oh, dear. How much fall damage do I
I
take?
actually did not roll very well on fall damage, so you take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Korg takes the bludgeoning damage like a champ, stands up. That is second time this has happened today.
It's a real bad night for
Yeah,
falling.
And then the illusory
Okay.
double reappears where Korg attempted to tackle him from. Okay.
Wait, so where is Scrimp?
Who knows?
Who knows? But you have been tabulating damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure about that. That we're not extra fucked.
No, I'm doing something weird, but don't worry about it.
Okay. Hey, this whole thing's been weird. If you think you just started now.
All right, and Korg will, I guess, use his last inspiration on the Phantom.
Okay. As you're jumping out the window, oh no! Do something good!
You got this!
Remember me!
I'm actually fine down here.
Yeah, I'm going to run up again next turn.
Okay. With his legendary action, he will cast Mage Armor on himself.
Boo.
Oh, it brings his AC up to like 13. Let's all calm down.
That is way
it's
better than mine, by the way.
Oh, really?
So-
Okay.
15.
Okay.
Yeah, I am wearing clothes.
So's he.
I have clothes armor. No, listen, respect.
It is Smiley's turn. I'm going to be more on the ball this time. He is confused as to why the hell Korg just tackled nothing. And he's like, well, what the hell? That's not okay.
It's not.
And he will tap White Phantom and cast See Invisibility.
Ooh.
And you see Aleister Scrimp is huddled in a corner.
Oh. Why? Thank you, sir. Please don't touch me again. Okay.
Sorry. My
Ask
deepest
permission
apologies.
next time.
Yeah. Please ask permission before touching me again. Okay.
Just trying to kill this terrible old man, but you know what? Boundaries are important. Just go kill him, please.
All right. Will do. I will take out my rapier and go and slash this old man, please.
Okay.
Feels weird when you say it like that.
I'm going to give you advantage on this because he thinks you can't see him.
He thinks he's hidden.
All right. I'll take that advantage.
That means you get a sneaky attack.
It does indeed.
Ooh, yay. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Does a 24 hit?
Now, Mage Armor makes his armor class 25.
Mm.
No,
Dang.
it doesn't.
Yeah, no, that's a hit.
Okay, cool. Okay, so 1d8, and then I get a d6 for the sneak attack. That's how that works, right?
No, you get a couple d6s at your level.
Yeah, at level
Oh.
6, you should have 3 maybe
2
even.
or 3?
Yeah, 3.
You are correct. I do have a
Okay.
3 d6s. And I can grab some more d6s.
Sneak attack's really good, yo.
Yeah, it's super good.
Ooh. Okay. 10, 16, 19 damage.
Oh. My old man flesh. I bruise easily.
Tell him he can start caroling whenever he wants.
Barudo. Okay.
And then... Where is my thing? Well, I lost it. I know that I can cast the help action as a bonus action.
Yeah, as a
Within
mastermind,
30 feet.
you can do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
So I guess I'll give help to Honoree since she's coming up next, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So in the window, you guys see the illusion flicker again, and if you were in the room, you can see Scrimp is, I guess, White Phantom's the only one up there who's not an NPC. You can see Scrimp is kind of huddled in the corner, and it's just been stabbed.
And then you hold his arms as the help action. Get him.
Get him, Honoree.
Kvinna.
Okay.
So you can see kind of White Phantom has moved, and looking through the windows, if you move a little bit, you think you could get a line of sight on Scrimp.
Okay, well, my action economy is a little busted this turn, but it's going to be important. So I'm going to Sacred Flame the zombie.
Okay.
Please to deck save.
Fail.
Zombies are famously good at that.
Yeah, fail is
Fail.
fail. Save.
Okay. 9 radiant damage.
Okay.
Then I will try to move to get a line of sight on Scrimp,
Mm-hmm.
and I will spend 5 sorcery points to get a 3rd level spell,
Okay.
which is a bonus action, which I didn't think, but
That's good.
I've never sorcered before.
Yeah. Crush them points.
Crush them points,
Okay.
and that's my. And as a free action, I'd like to be like, Monitor, anytime you'd like to take the mic,
Take the wheel.
which is a dwarvish word for megaphone.
Oh, interesting. When you say that, you can hear a Monitor tell Mammon, "Get the fuck out of her head," and then you hear a scuffle.
God, fight, God, fight, God, fight.
I'd like to also imagine as 2 old men
Yeah. Oh.
It's
in,
not even
in
like
their
a.
night clothes.
They're just doing slapsies.
It's like a slap fight.
Ow.
Awesome.
Ah, not the face, not the face.
We said no faces. Okay.
Mammon says, "Not my literal moneymaker."
You
Hey,
see,
take that ring off.
Ornery had like picked up. Aleister was just punching him in the head, and then she's confused as to why she's no longer holding this guy, and will charge the now visible, and I drop a die.
Keep it if it's a good roll for
It's
her.
not a good roll, so
Then don't keep it.
yeah.
She has advantage on the first punch,
She does.
or bottle, or whatever she does.
Yeah, she will swing a bottle. Oh, she'll still hit. And she will hit 3 times and deal mediocre damage. Because that's how monks roll. Oh, actually,
Yep.
pretty good. Oh, that's pretty great, actually.
Nice.
Okay. That's that. The zombie will shamble towards Kvinna. The zombie will critically hit Kvinna.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you have to be the one like super determined zombie.
My master.
I'm a death cleric all of a sudden. That's not a critical.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I'm not.
So take 8 bludgeoning damage.
8 bludgeoning damage. And well, there go temporary hit points first.
Okay.
Ow.
And at the end of the zomboid's turn, Fragile...
I will make a Constitution check to keep up protection from evil.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good because
Needs to be at 10, right?
Fragile Fred will charge the zombie.
Oh my god. I was joking.
No, awesome.
And he will hit the zombie's kneecap with his crutch. And he will do
Is
1
he
damage.
gonna divine smite on that?
That boy is earning himself the fanciest new leg.
Mm-hmm.
My lady.
I'll protect you.
I'll shout to him, "Shout Captain Marvel." Inside joke.
Isa.
Yeah, we're just gonna go cast Firebolt on the zombie now.
Okay.
Yeah, can't have much left.
Does 19 hit a zombie?
Yes.
Historically.
It takes 18 fire damage.
Okie doke.
And make a save that it is almost impossible to make. Yep. The zombie will burst into flames and fall over. And
Congratulations, Fred! You did it all by yourself.
Congratulations, Fred. Now come stand behind me, please.
Okay. Scrimp is awfully mad.
Yeah.
And he's gonna
Been
ask.
stabbed, bottled, and punched.
The illusion's gone now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But he can't see me. I'm behind him, holding his arms.
Get him!
And was he, flavor-wise or otherwise, like, was he crouching, i.e. prone, or was he not exhibiting the prone condition?
I essentially gave the prone condition.
No,
he was crouching because he was trying to get small.
Yeah. But now he's trying to get swole.
Yeah, and he will ask everyone in that room to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ah.
You have inspiration if you need it.
Would you like to try and counterspell?
I would like to try to counterspell.
Okay.
How many slots do you have left?
Yeah.
Well, it will be my last one. I rebought.
Bought yourself one with your sorcery.
Yeah.
Points. Right. Okay.
And this is why. Natural 20.
Stop poning my Dark Lords, guys.
No.
Absolutely not.
White Phantom, you feel a gentle cold breeze as he reaches his hand out and cone of cold fizzles.
It's kind of drafty in here.
Yes, I like it that way.
And I point at Fragile Fred again.
Okay.
Fragile Fred, the greatest paladin. On his lair's turn, the mist at the edge of the street will grow very thick and start to hedge the people running around in.
Keep singing.
Keep rioting.
Korg, it is your turn.
It's working.
I'm on the ground now, right?
Yeah. If you have range spells, you can see him.
1 second. Sorry about that. Yes, I have range spells, so I will cast Dissonant Whispers at... what the hell? 3rd level.
Okay.
So he has to make a wisdom save.
Well, he will fail his save, so he will burn a legendary resistance.
Okay. So that is 5d6 because I cast it at 5 levels or at a 3rd level. Okay, that is 21, so reduced to 10 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And I'd like to, with my movement, sort of try and get back inside. It's like,
okay,
second time's the charm.
Yeah. So you get like halfway up the stairs with your movement.
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of Korg's turn, he will once again point into the crowd and kill someone.
It's not very nice.
Regaining hit points.
Gotta get this crowd out of here.
It is.
No, it's working.
It's feeding him.
Look how festive this flaming zombie looks. It's a new midwinter's tradition.
On Smiley's turn, he will... Are you hurt, White Phantom?
Nope.
No, well, clearly I'm not doing a good job.
You're trying.
I
I keep
really
counterspelling
am
all
trying.
your shit.
Just gonna write down my HP just in case.
Oh, Smiley will cast Heroism on White Phantom.
That gives me like temporary hit points,
so
right?
It starts billowing.
It gives you 5 temporary hit points around.
Then you're immune to fear.
And you're immune to fear.
The Cyber 6 theme starts playing in the background.
Okay.
Oh, and that has like the awesome regen capability thing, right?
Yeah, every round you just get temp hit points. Like, it's...
Yeah.
So you essentially have a 5 HP buffer on yourself until he stops concentrating on it. So...
Cool beans.
Oh, you can no longer see invisible. But it doesn't matter.
You don't need to now, right?
Yeah.
So White Phantom, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna stab an old man again.
Do it.
Like you do.
Obviously.
All right. Does a 22 hit an old man?
Yes.
Just gonna keep making you feel bad about making me slash this old man to death. All right.
He's a terrible old man. I'm not really feeling
He is
that
a
bad
terrible
about
old
him.
man.
All right, and I have ornery within 5 feet of him, so I get sneak attack, correct?
Yes.
Cool. That will be 22 points of damage.
Okay.
And I would like to continue doing whatever I'm doing to help her
Okay. Done.
as my bonus action.
Again, I like the image of holding his arms.
Yeah.
That's my headcanon.
Pull out my dagger, stab him in the chest or something, and then keep holding him.
Okay. It is Kavina's turn.
All right. Let's see. There's no more zombies on the floor or anything.
Right.
You didn't let slip how many legendary resistance he has, right?
I did not.
That was probably wise of you. First thing first, I'm going to notarize his skull again.
Okay.
I'm going to move my... an 18 on the dice, so plus 7. I know he has an AC of 13, so that's not going to do it.
Sorry, what was
10.
it?
Sorry, 18 on the dice.
Oh, yes.
Plus 7, 20-something.
Yep.
10.
Okay.
Radiant damage with a notary stamp. And if I can see him, I'm going to attempt to command him again. Could he make a wisdom save?
Okay.
They can't all be 26s.
No, but he will roll a 16. Is that a success?
Unless my god loves me, think no, I only on my missed attacks or saves. Yes.
Okay.
I commanded him to wassail, by the way. He has to take the long preparatory period of making us all mulled cider.
Um,
And since he probably doesn't have the ingredients because he's skinflint, that would have taken the rest of the night.
yeah.
I would just like...
I gotta find a shop that's open. Okay.
You have to like leave this shit up for like 8 hours.
Kavina, you hear in your head, it sounds like a Minotaur is just slamming Mammon into like a desk or something like that. And he says, "Your chosen is getting his ass kicked, dude."
Oh. Interesting.
And
Also, I like the Kavina's head is filled with desks.
I only assumed. I mean,
Yeah, no, I absolutely...
yeah, no, I've been
Believe-
Like
picturing,
those old hinge top elementary school desks.
you know, I was picturing this
Yes,
fight.
I didn't want to.
I was picturing this fight in an office.
Yeah, yeah.
Me
Papers
too,
scattering
actually.
everywhere.
So like those old like accounting well kind of offices, just a bunch of...
Yeah.
He's like slamming his head in the copier. A bunch of pictures of just like a mangled face are coming out.
Okay.
My mimeograph.
Let's see. Ornery will get to go. She'll poke at him some more. Zombie's dead. Isabel, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to move to where Fred is, tell him to get behind cover,
Okay.
and then just kind of line up a shot, and nothing happens, but you kind of start hearing a charging sound.
Okay.
And electricity is kind of crackling on her arm now.
Okay. But you're not going to do
And that's
anything? Okay.
Yep, I can. The charging takes an action.
Does it? Okay.
Mhm.
Listen, I
I'm
don't know
doing
how
something
Mega Man's
special
work
with it. I'm
in
not
Okay.
just shooting it.
Okay.
in D&D.
Let's see. Scrimp's turn. Oh boy. Oh, I remember what he wanted to do. He is going to ask White Phantom to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Okay.
I'm all out of counter spells.
Dirty 20.
Damn it.
It's okay. Rogues are notoriously wise.
This one is.
Yeah, she is.
Okay. You see his eyes become like black orbs, and then you don't do anything he wants, and he's like, God damn it.
Nice try.
You mean Ezra bless us, everyone? Fred, say it.
Ezra bless us, everyone.
How can you say no to that?
Okay, he will heal himself again by killing another random bystander.
Oh, boy.
He's looking real bad though.
Sure.
And I'm sorry we're going late, but
We're
That's his
killing an
turn.
old man. That's fine.
Korg, it is your turn.
Well, what else is Korg going to do but expose him to the wonderful Christmas spirit of, I'd like to attack him.
Sure.
I'm just going to hit him with my axe.
Do it.
All right, so Korg will raise his guitar above his head and scream, Korg not here to fight, Korg here to rock! And then he'll... okay, first one is a 21.
Is a hit?
Next one is a 23.
Wait, oh, you're a Valor Bard. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay, so that's Great Axe 1. That's 7. Second one is 13. So that's a total of 20 points of damage. I don't know if he's resistant.
Okay. He does not seem to be resistant to weapons.
Okay.
Oh, boy. Okay. It is Smiley's turn. And he'll kind of like, get him. Yeah, get him. And he will inspire White Phantom.
Yes.
By playing the zither.
Can he have 2 inspiration?
Ping.
Is it possible to have 2 at once?
Sure.
Yeah,
why not?
once you let them go, they're not
Fair
concentration or anything. You
Yeah.
can spread them around.
I had already. Oh no, wait! I didn't end up using.
Oh,
that one
can White
because-
Phantom have 2 inspirations?
Oh,
I
yeah.
had better.
No,
now.
I can't. I've already got one from.
Okay.
How about your wife,
Then he
Smiley?
will
Come on.
Inspire... Well, White Phantom goes before her. He will inspire his wife, who seems real fed up with this zither.
Play.
And
It's the all white aesthetic. He likes the all white aesthetic.
Yeah, he will
Are those 2 like perpetually mid-divorce or something? Or...
a little bit. They have a shaky relationship.
It's complicated.
It's a lot of Dread Realm nonsense.
Yeah. It puts a lot of strain on a marriage.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
It's not you. It's the Dread Realm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he will stick his head out the window and cast Gust of Wind to try and dispel some of the fog.
Does he know how fire works? It's
Fog.
going to spread to a neighboring. Oh, the
No,
fog. Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry.
I heard fire. I was like, oh, shit.
I'm just gonna
This'll
fan
work.
this.
It spreads to a neighboring building.
What? You always fan a flame. That's what I heard.
Hmm.
And White Phantom, it is your turn.
There's
All
way more
right.
muscles in your back. Lift with your back.
Gonna keep
Straight jerky
slide-
motion.
Let's go 19. Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay.
You can add Korg's inspiration to damage, just so you know.
Oh, right. Valor's
So that's another D6, right?
that's a D8.
D8.
Ooh, gotta find another one of those.
Put him in a body bag.
Got
Really
a
hope
D8.
I get another attack now.
All right, that's 18.
If Isa kills Scrimp, does she get his power?
27 damage.
I'm leaving Fragile Fred in charge of this place.
You stab this old man right in his throat, and his eyes return back, And you see tears well up in them, and he says, "Oh, not like this." And he slumps over dead.
Tell him it's not too late. It's midsummer morning. Oh.
And rising from his body is a ghost covered head to toe in chains.
Yeah.
And all of the other ghosts grab him and pull him away. And he is screaming. Like, this is not... He's not commanding them to do that.
No. It's like the end of that Ghost movie.
Yeah.
Ghost.
Still in range?
I mean, sure.
Shoot him with your Mega Man arm.
Yep, I am. I am going to just cast gun at his ghost.
Okay.
Just so I can do it at least once.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you charged up that shot and everything.
I did. Like, I'm not pretty sure I'm not going to actually roll damage on it or anything, but
I mean, he still rolled a
just
hit.
giving him a proper send-off.
Yeah.
Was that crappy roll as a 10?
It does miss the ghost. So you kind of... You were aiming
Does
one
it?
spot, and then it kind of... Oh, crap.
Does it hit like a conveniently
No, it
located array of bells as the sun starts rising?
Dun, 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 dun,
The point is, it was incredibly loud.
I was
It's
gonna
like
say
a bell.
fireworks.
I hear a ringing.
Yeah, you may have tinnitus now.
So, as Scrimp is dragged away, you can see the fog dissipates and the sun is rising, and people will start blinking because they haven't seen the actual sun in who knows how long. And the four of you kind of open your eyes, and you are back at the Midwinter's Gala in Waterdeep.
Question.
Sure.
Is Smilex and
Ornery?
Ornery. Sorry, are Smilex and Ornery with us?
They are not.
God damn it. Sorry.
This was not their jump home either.
No, I know a lady cat who really knows that feel.
Yeah. So, let me wrap it up real fast, and then thank you all for playing so early. And I'm sorry again, we went late. Okay. You guys don't see, but cut to Smiley and Ornery are walking through a kind of endless field of mist. And Smiley says, well, once more into the sunset, my love. And Ornery says, what sunset? We haven't seen a sunset in 20 goddamn years. It's a metaphor. Just walk. Why don't you just say what you mean, Smilex? I have the soul of a poet. What can I say?
I'm really pulling for those too.
Outros and plugs. Daniel.
Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm gonna go skiing.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was hoping this wouldn't go over
Oh,
because
sorry.
I did actually. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Soup.
Hi, I'm Soup, aka Soupska on Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff. Follow me if you want to see artwork. Pew pew pew. Okay.
Jay.
Hi, I'm Jay. You can also follow me on Twitter if you would like to for some reason.
Marty.
I'm Marty. And praise Amonitor. He is the true god of the sun. Also go to our website, Laughing Dragon in at Weebly.com. Or I'm close. And Happy New Year, everyone. We're actually closing in on a year of streaming ourselves. But still, keep the spirit. Enjoy your new year. 2018 is almost dead. Hang in there.
Thank God. I'm Andy Hatton at Andy Hatton on Twitter. You can, if you are interested in Celdon, you can check out a product I put on the DM's Guild that documents a lot of this, including a bunch of business names, places you can go, a variant where Scowly is the Dark Lord instead of Scrimp. But yeah, thank you all very much, and have a happy new year. And we'll be back in the new year with our regular streams. Bye.
Bye.